In regards to adolescence in theoretical context, I was most interested in Margaret Mead's anthropological views. Her kind of talking about how your environment really determines what's going on with you in general, but for this chapter in terms of adolescence, I think, which is true of a lot of things, that we make these really broad generalizations based on our own experiences, and it isn't until we really look at what's going on in other cultures that we recognize that these things are not biologically predetermined or a result of other ideas about socialization, maybe even, but really has to do with each individual in their different contexts. And that is really what is kind of creating adolescence. I especially was interested in her, like, looking at the Samoans and the responsible versus the non-responsible roles, the submissive versus the dominant roles, the fact that in their culture the children are like mini adults, where they are able to be really responsible and they help take care of the younger siblings, so they do have a submissive role, but as they get older, becoming more and more dominant. And the fact that they are a lot more open sexually, so there's a lot less taboos there. In regards to my own life, I guess I was raised kind of unconventionally. My mom said I always acted like an adult, and she would have to sometimes remind me that I was not the mom, to which I would reply, but I'm kind of the mom because I helped raise my brother. So I found that really interesting. My mother was also very open about sex growing up, which is kind of ironic because I wanted nothing to do with dating, but she kept condoms in the medicine cabinet. My friends knew they were there, and she also talked about safe sex, not just physically but emotionally, and was very open. And when I did kind of enter into that stage of my life, it was, I think, a lot more fluid and a lot more natural than some of my peers. So I definitely, obviously I'm not from Samoa, but I can, on a much less intense level, kind of see the difference between your upbringing and how that can have a huge effect on your adolescence and your identity as an adolescent.